Hi everyone, I'm Dottie, Stitching Scotty, and this is Winston, and welcome to our Flosstube today. It's July the 29th, 2023, Saturday. And this is Flosstube number 136 about cross stitch and one quilt. Yes. Okay, we've had a busy week this week. Winston had to go to the vet and get all his little shots and things, and he was a very good boy. So, he was very, very good. He's a little lover boy and he's very sweet. All right, get down. Okay. And anyway, I would like to shout out Sambrie Stitches today. I watched her video with all her exciting new announcements about her new shop, which I will link below. She has a new online shop. She already has she designs patterns. And I have featured her on my Flosstube before. I will probably show you some of those at another time, but you need to go check out her shop online. I will list it below. It's not an Etsy shop. It's Printify, I think it is, but I'll link it below. She's got some cute, cute items in there. Really cute. And all kinds of little accessories that we might need as needleworkers. And Becca is just really, really sweet. And, she's had a hard time this year. So, go give her some love and visit with her a little bit in her shop. And maybe you'll see something you just can't live without or something to make a nice gift. Also, we have, I watched Teresa Kogut this week. I'm catching up on some of my videos. She went to the Primitive Gatherings retreat. I'm telling you, at the end of the video are the most amazing quilts I have ever seen. And I've never seen so many quilts in one place except at a quilt show. It was like going to a private quilt show. There was beautiful punch needle also and some cross stitch. It was just amazing. So you need to go watch Teresa Kogut's video because it's really great. And if you don't watch Teresa Kogut, she's fantastic. And she has a great Patreon also that you need to check out because she gives free patterns every month or she gives several patterns every month to her subscribers depending what level you're on. Okay, and I will link her below. I will also link Sambrie Stitches Becca below. So speaking of retreats, there's going to be a retreat April the 19th and 20th in Augusta, Maine of 2024. LibraryStitchers.com, which I will link below, is putting it on. Registration is August the 1st at 12 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. Okay, so that's coming right up. So I hope you check that out because it's a very inexpensive retreat. They'll have like trunk shows and all kinds of stitchers together, and it's all about the friends. So be sure and check that out. I don't think they have any actual designers there, but hey, everybody wants to go to Maine. I mean, it's such a beautiful place. All right, so that's one of the retreats I've heard about. If you want to hear more about retreats, you need to go check out sablestitcher.net, and I will link that below. She has a complete list of all kinds of retreats, but when I hear about something, I try to mention it. Okay, next, we're going to talk about our freebie. I'm getting all this stuff out of the way first. This one, there's going to be 2 freebies from the same lady, and you do 2 different things for the freebie, okay? The first one, anybody can go get because I will put the link below. And I'm going to hold it back. It's a complimentary chart to celebrate summer, and it's called It's Summer. And it's from the Art Needleart. There's your quick peek. It's got a beautiful tree, some sunshine, and some bunting on there in the word summer. So it's really pretty. I will link that below. But if you go to her website, which I will also link below, she has a newsletter that if you subscribe to that and she tells about her new releases, she will also send you a free bee chart. And you know, it's all about bees these days. Everybody's talking about bees. So anyway, I will link those two below. So that's 2 freebies. So, you know, she has some beautiful, beautiful charts. She really does. Okay, and the next thing I want to talk about is my featured Etsy shop. And I have 2 of those today. And the reason I have 2 is because one lady, she only has a couple of patterns in her shop, and they're pretty. And one of them is very, very good for July. And I wish I had found this one earlier, but I just stumbled upon it this week. And it's called, her shop is called Swan City Cross Stitch. And her name is Kaelyn. I think I'm saying that right. And this pattern is Glory, Glory, Hallelujah. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait. Shoot. Okay. There we go. Isn't that pretty? And it's very, very patriotic. So be sure and check her out, her little shop out, because she's got 2 cute, cute patterns. And who knows, she may have more. So then the other one I want to show you is called I can't talk today. Oh my goodness. The shop is called Country Rustic, and it's like primitive cross stitch. And Jeannie Hoffman is the owner of the online shop, and it's in Iowa. She's based out of Iowa, and she has some beautiful patterns. And this one's called Susanna P. Critchell, and it says, "The Lord is just in all his..." Oh goodness, technology does not like me today. I was at work today, and the computer was haunted. It just kept doing its own thing, and I was like, no. But anyway, this is the Susanna P. Critchell. Isn't that beautiful? And I really like the little verse. And you could basically do that in any color or colors. So that's a really cute one. Then next we have, and I just love this one. I thought it was cute, the little log cabin in the fence. This is Cora Barnes, and she was 9 when she did this one. It's just very primitive. And this one was very unusual. This was called a Thanksgiving sampler. Emily Stein Thanksgiving sampler. But there's a witch in it, at least it looks like a witch, and a pumpkin. And I just thought that was just really cute. That looks like a little girl designed it. So, and then we have Grace Pillow. Sorry about the glare. Good grief. Usually it's not this bad. Let me see. Okay, let me try that. Oh, that's better. Okay. All right, then we have Oh Come Let Us Adore Him. Then we have Unlock the Spell. Since fall is coming faster than we think, then I love this one. It says, I'll get you, my kitty. You know how the Wicked Witch on the Wizard of Oz says, I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too. This one says, I'll get you, my kitty. Then we have Give Thanks. She's got a lot more patterns than this. I just picked out a few that just caught my eye. And this one was so cute. Feeding the Reindeer. Feeding the Reindeer. Just too cute. And then we have the little strawberry pillow tuck cross stitch pattern, you know, with the little bunny and the strawberries. And Thy Will Be Done pillow tuck pattern. I thought that was very pretty. You could frame that or make it a pillow. Then we also had Primitive Bee Garden. And I liked that one. It's just different from everything you've seen, you know, from other places. So she's got a lot more. Both of these shops have 5-star ratings, so be sure and check them out, and I will link those below. So now we're going to get on to my stitching. Okay, it's been a busy week as usual. Like, who isn't busy, you know? But anyway, I didn't get as much done as I wanted to. I had big plans, let me tell you, but some of them I got done. I had 2 finishes, but I can't show you one until next week because it's a secret. Yeah, one was a FFO, excuse me, and the other, and this is a finish. This is from Waxing Moon Designs, and this was on my Whipgo board. I was doing Boo, the cat, and I plan to do the other 2, just not right now. Jessie Marie Does Stuff called this. It was, yeah, it was number 9 on my Whipgo board, and I wanted a finish. And I did this one on 28 count natural raw linen, because I was in this natural raw linen kick for a while. And I used all the call for threads except for Tintanka Weeks Dye Works. I had to use 938 because I just didn't have it. And I used 310 for the black. But that is a finish. And I didn't give it a good iron because we were getting ready to have a bad storm. But I did 2 strands over 2, and it's only got just a teeny weeny bit of outline, and that was the eyes on the jack-o'-lantern, because you didn't have to outline the eyes on the cat. But that is one scared cat. But I thought that was really cute. I still haven't decided how I'm going to finish it, or if I'm going to wait till I do the other 2 to fully finish it. So we'll just have to see about that. But that was a lot of fun. And after I got the fence done, everything else just was like whoosh. And it just went really, really quick. And I've already got my fabric cut out for the next 2. So, because there's an owl and a bat. So I can't wait to get those done, because everybody that knows me knows I like Halloween. I like all the holidays. You know, it's like, okay. So I get to color in my number 9 square. So we're going for a bingo this month. So then the next one is the July Sampler of the Month by Little House Needleworks. Well, on this one, I also said I was going to stitch on this 5 days. Well, I'm on day 4, and I'm still not done with day 4. And there's still a couple of days left, so this one's going to be like a good one. But it's also going to be a finish, which means I'll be able to start on another month that I haven't done and, you know, keep going, because this was one where I was like, oh, I'm going to do one of these every month, and just fell off the wagon. But anyway, it's from Country Cottage Needleworks, not Little House Needleworks. Sorry about that. I get these 2 mixed up. And that's it. And it's on 28 count Wren from Picture This Plus. And I'm using 2 strands over 2. I'm using all the call for threads. And I didn't get this ironed very well. But this is July. And all I lack is the greenery at the bottom. Just like what's at the top. That's it. And it'll be a finish. And I'm on the middle of day 4. So, because today I did all the little men. No, I filled in everything on the little men and did the back stitch on everything from July down. So, I haven't got much done today. So, I need to do some more on that. But this one's really cute, and I can't wait to get this framed. And it's a shame it's not going to be done in July. But, I mean, it'll be done in July. But it's a shame I wasn't able to display it in July, but there's always next year. So, but these go really quick once you can get started. But I just couldn't seem to get enough time to get the things done. So that was kind of sad. So anyway, we'll see how we do on that. But that should be a finish, and that will be number 21 down here in the corner. And I'll have 4 in a row on this square, but I'll have this one, this one, this one, and this one. And my next one's my free space. And I put something in my free space, and this one's supposed to be a finish. Okay. This one I've not even touched. Hopefully I don't like much on it. As you'll notice, I just like a few beads. And this is called If the Shoe Fits by Ruby Slipper Designs. kind of a Halloween thing, isn't it? Instead of Christmas in July, it should be Halloween in July or something, the way I've been doing. I don't know why I hadn't done much Christmas in July, but I did my secret ornament, and that was basically all. And then Welcome to the North Pole, I did a little bit on that, but I'm behind on that too. So anyway, but this one is on 28 count Watercress by Witchell. And it uses it used some neat things. We had the Arctic Rays from Rainbow Gallery. Look at that. Isn't that just nifty? And we also had Treasure Braid from Rainbow Gallery. So it's 8-strand Treasure Braid, but you use the whole thing. It's a metallic, yay! But, you know, I know a couple of tricks. You know, you put like a little, you thread your needle, and if you put like a little bit of clear nail polish at the very end of the tail, you know, the short tail on your needle, it won't unravel as much. And make sure you let it dry, though, before you start to sew. Then, you can, if it comes unthreaded a lot, you can either use a smaller odd needle, or you can tie a teeny tiny little knot in there, but it's going to make it hard to pull through the fabric. So usually I just put the clear nail polish, and that's it. But usually the little knot works better with the blending filament, or the number 12 very fine braid, or number 4 very fine braid. This is one of those that's in there from Chronic also. So we used a lot of specialty threads, and we also used some Caron water lilies. We also use that. You'll see that with the words. But it's 2 over 2, except for the specialty threads. And this is by Finish, except for the beads. So all I got to do is put some beads on the shoes and the hat, and I think that's about it, and it'll be done. And it's just been languishing around. And it's not that I mind beading, I just haven't gotten around to it. So I can't wait to get this one done, because it's been hanging out too much. It needs to move on. Okay, and then I'll have a bingo. Yay! Okay. Oh, what else did I stitch on? Okay, I don't know what my problem is today, but I'm a little disjointed. Okay, I thought, you know, everything's about the bees, so I got out my Beez Folk Art, Bee Sweet. And I've been stitching on this, and it's on 32 count Vintage Sahara, dyed by Southern Stitchers Company, thank you. And I'm using all the call for threads, the Weeks Dot Works, and the Classic Color Works, excuse me. And this is what I've got done. And I haven't cut my material even yet. So there's what I've got done. I was planning on this also being a finish, but yeah, that didn't happen. I need to finish the flowers and do the word sweet. But I got all the vines. No, I don't even have all the vines done. I got some of the flowers done and some of the vines done. So I need to finish those. Yeah. And I said I used 2, but I didn't. This is 32 count. I used 1 strand because 2 strands was really gloppy. It was just all bunched up and nasty. I don't know. Is gloppy a word? Oh, well. It is what it is. But anyway, I've enjoyed doing this, and I'm going to have all this nice fabric to work with. And when I get this one done, which is going to be soon. Yes. Okay. Then next, I had a new start. Yay! Like I need to start something. But it was killing me because it had come in the mail, and I was like, and I meant to show it, and for some reason I forgot. But my Anytown Tiny Town came from Keepsakes Needleworks. Sorry about that. And I was like, oh, I got to start this. I got to start this. So I got my pattern. I did not get the floss from her because it was like, how much floss do I have? Do not need to buy any more floss. Seems like my friends or friends, family members, they don't want to stitch anymore, or somebody passed away or something. And guess who they give their floss to? Me, which I am very grateful. But I have lots of floss. I also got the little pins, the pin minis. Oops, glare. See that bird and flower and the little birdhouse? Cute, cute, cute. Because I think I'm going to do the drum. Hadn't done a drum before, so, you know, there's no time like the present. So anyway, it is on, yes, it is. And my cloth fell out. Okay, it's on 32 count Nightingale. I don't know what company it is because this is yet another packet of fabric that I picked up from a EGA yard sale years ago from a friend that couldn't stitch anymore. So, and I didn't do a good job ironing this one either. I was hurrying before the storm hit. But this is my start right here. And I'm using 2 strands over 2 threads. So I really, really am enjoying doing this one. So I've got the ice cream stand, the top of the tree, and then the bookstore started. So, quit licking. Thank you. That was Winston. Sorry. The licking drives me nuts. But anyway, that was my new start. Now, I had another new start, but it was so small, it's even embarrassing to show because I got started, and I started with the top color, you know, that I was going to do. And I went to go switch to the other color, and I don't know, it must have fallen out of the bag or something, but I don't have that color, and I needed it to get down to the next place. So I'm like, let's just put that aside. So hopefully you'll see that next week as a new restart or something, you know. But anyway, I hope to get this one done because I'm really excited about it. I thought this was just the cutest chart, and I love these things. And I've got probably about 4 of them, and this is the first one I've done. Can you believe it? But it's got the little bookstore, it's got keepsakes, the cafe, the flowers, and it's got 310, and it's got a little bunny. And you know, there may be a little Scotty up here in this picture somewhere. You never can tell. That might be the only change I make, is putting a little Scotty dog in it, or not. It just depends. Okay, and that was all my stitching this week. I mean, what happened? It's like, holy cow. I expected to get more done than that, but oh well. Okay, so hopefully I'll have a really good whip go month, which that will be great because I've still got 2 days. Yay. So I can work on my little witch shoe piece one day, and hopefully I can finish the July thing today and work on it again tomorrow, and I'll have things done. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, now, stitchy kindness. I had a co-worker friend that was very, very kind to me this week. Quit leaking, please. Stop. Winston. Psst. No, sorry. He's being a dog. Yeah, I know. But anyway, I got this hand-pieced antique quilt top. And the reason I say antique is it's probably about 60 or 70 years old. I don't know yet what I'm going to do with it, but I would be open for ideas. All right, and this is it. And you know, back then, everybody, and it may be older than that. I'm really not sure. It could be as old as like 1920s or 1930s. But the lady was a school teacher that did this. But somebody at some time has washed this, and so it's frayed on the edges. So I'm just not sure what I'm going to do. But I have a lot of quilty friends. So, and even if you don't quilt, I need ideas. It's rather large. It looks like maybe a twin size maybe, or even, yeah, I would say it's probably a twin. It could be a double, I guess, but I hadn't seen a double bed in so long I couldn't tell you. But anyway, I am just really, really happy to get this. And I'm just open for ideas. So that's going to be today's question is, what would you do with this antique quilt top? Yes. So, and you can tell it's been washed because it smells really good. And I just want to say thank you to my friend. I'm not going to name her because I didn't ask her if I could say her name. So thank you so much. It's greatly, greatly appreciated and will be treasured. Okay, so next, Happy Mail. Okay, like I was saying, I belong to a group of stitchers, and we got together and we're doing an ornament exchange. And I get this in the mail. It says no peeking. No peeking. So I'm not peeking. And I'll find out Tuesday night. And, you know, we all agreed to wait till Tuesday to open it. We were going to do Christmas in July, but vacation interrupted. So we had to do Christmas in July, sort of kind of August. So, but, you know, who cares? As long as we do it, that's all I care about. So that was fun. Then, something I've been meaning to show you for a couple of weeks, but my printer has been out of ink, and everywhere I went didn't seem to have the right kind of ink for my printer. And I kept saying, oh, I'm going to order it on Amazon. Well, you got to be home for it to come. So anyway, and when I was home, I would forget to order it, you know. So, but my friend Joelle, Cross Stitch Joe on Etsy, designed an Oz Biscornu from the Wizard of Oz. Is this not the cutest pattern ever? Now, I may have shown this, but I don't think I have. I've been thinking about showing it for a long time, but it's got the Tin Woodsman, it's got Dorothy, the Scarecrow, the Cowardly Lion, and the instructions are good. She's got finishing instructions. And she did this one on 40 count fog, and she used all DMCs. And she actually used this Dottie Scotty's Biscornu as the finishing picture, and which she designed for me, and I was so excited. And she was so kind to gift me this pattern. So be sure and head over to Joelle's shop. It's Cross Stitch Joe. And I will link it below. And thank you, Joelle. I appreciate it so much. And this is going to be a start, because I've got to go, after I finish this video, while it's uploading, I'm going to pull the DMC and I'm going to start stitching. This was the first thing I printed off. It even got printed off before Teresa Koget's things. So that's pretty good. All right, so that was some stitchy kindness. This was just a really good Happy Meal week. Then, y'all say I enable you. Well, guess what? I get enabled too. So I went on Welcome Stitchery, and if you've not watched those two girls, Justine and her cohorts on, and I hate to call you cohorts, but you know, I can't remember everybody's name. But anyway, if you watch them on Welcome Stitchery, or you've ever been to their shop, I think it's like in, well, I don't have to think. I can look. It's in Blue Earth. Oh, they didn't put the state. How embarrassing. Is it Minnesota? North Dakota? Ooh. Why is it when you get on Flosstube you forget everything? But anyway, wait a minute. This is killing me. Minnesota, yay! My first guess was right. Sorry about that. But anyway, I really, really, really appreciate the quick service. Their floss tubes are just, I mean, you will be like cracking up because they make you laugh. And she has, you know, they are in Blue Earth, Minnesota, and they, it's a beautiful shop, and they have some beautiful patterns, and this is an exclusive. I'll get around to it in a minute. My brain is just not getting it today, as usual. This one's designed by Autumn Lane Stitchery, especially for their shop, and it's called Welcome to Our Home. Is that not the most beautiful, colorful design? I mean, it's so pretty, and it uses quite a bit of DMC. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Probably about 20-ish something, 20 to 30 different things. But it's either 6.5 almost, and almost 9 inches. Say 6.5 by 9 on 28 count or 14 count Aida, and 5.5 by almost 8 on 32 count or 16 count Aida. So I just love this, and I cannot wait. And I looked at the graph, and it's black and white, but it's very, very good. And they have a shaded area when you have to switch pages, which I really like. You designers that do not put shaded areas on your pages when you change, not good. But anyway, the only way it came was the kit. So I got the fabric from Be Stitch Me. It's the welcome anniversary piece from Welcome Stitchery, and it's 32 count linen vanilla latte, and they cut it and left me a 2-inch border. So I'm going to show this. So there you go. And more floss, yay! But I always need more floss, because every time you sit down to do something, oh, I don't have this color. Oh, I don't have that color. And, you know, you look and look and look, and you think, well, I thought I had it. But see, what it is I use it up, and then, or it's in another project I'm working on, and I do not steal floss from another project, because then when I go to do it, there's no floss in there. So this is going to be a start very soon. I just love it. Okay, so then, and be sure and watch their Flosstube and go visit their shop. They have a brick and mortar shop in Minnesota, like I said, Blue Earth. And I've heard it's just fantastic, and I've seen pictures of it, and it's just wonderful. I'll link that below. Then for plans, man, I'm talking a lot today. Good grief. This coming Saturday, not today, but next Saturday, I will be at the Friendstitch Zoom pop-up retreat. That's like a mini retreat, and it's online, it's virtual. And this is from, it's a collaboration between Bent Creek and Heart and Hand Designs. And this time they're also going to have Amy Brecken, or Amy Brecken, I guess is the only way I've ever heard it said. But anyway, they sent us a pattern, which I will show you next week. I will hopefully have mine finished so you can see it. And we got yet another box. No peeking. See, it says no peeking till August 5th. So I'm really excited, because this is the 3rd retreat of theirs in like 3 years that I've done, and I really, really enjoy these. So, but this is the first pop-up that I think they've ever had, so I can't wait to see what it's like. So anyway, what a lot of stitchy kindness and happy mail. So another thing that I'll be doing is in August, mid-August, I will be at summer school at the Attic in Mesa, Arizona. Yay! I'm so excited. I always love seeing Jean and Kaelyn and all the staff and people there, and all my friends that live out west that I don't get to go visit. But anyway, I'm excited. And I've got a really sweet lady. She and I are going to meet up and, hang out together. And she's a really good friend. We hung out at StitchCon, and we hung out at Quilter Station. So, yay! I'm looking forward to that. So anyway, you got a lot of good stuff to look forward to. And I hope this wasn't too chatty. But be sure and tell me, what in the world can I do with my quilt top? Okay, and also I heard from all the prize winners this week, except one, And so what I'm going to do is, because it's been like 2 weeks, I'm going to go and put that back in the rotation. And the next time I have a giveaway, I will give that away again. Okay? So I hope everybody received theirs. If you haven't received yours yet, please send me an email. And I do apologize again because of the grandbaby and everything else. Yeah, in the holiday, it took me a while to get it mailed out. I've never taken that long. So I apologize. But I look forward to seeing y'all next week and stitch all the things. Have a great week. Bye-bye.